What up, you guys? Slim here, down to do another deck discussion. If you wonder why I'm laughing, I got this fool and this fool in the place with me. Team Symmetry's in the building, like literally. We're just chilling for the day. I gotta do a deck discussion though on psychics. I gotta be honest, you guys, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about because psychics are like, I played them once against this one guy who's a stacker son, and I totally just like smacked him up and down. So. I really don't know psychics that well. I'm going to do the best I can. I heard they're a really balanced deck, so I'm just going to read off Wikia like I always do just to get the general idea. So, psychics basically, they debuted in the Duelist Genesis. There are a lot of androids, enhanced humans, mutants and other stuff. Psychics are more of an archetype than an actual type, as almost all their cards relate to each other. This is not seen, in a lot of other types compared to, other decks, like, Gladiator Beasts are a solid archetype. So are Gravekeeper. Alright. Alright, so up until Extreme Victory, the majority of the effects and spell cards involving playing life points to activate powerful effects with the synchro monsters and trap cards focus heavily upon restoring your life points. And from Extreme Victory onward, Psychic monsters and their support cards switch focus to manipulating banishment through banishing Psychic-type monsters to activate effects, special summoning banished Psychic-type monsters, and returning banished Psychic-type monsters to the graveyard with Bright Future. Psychic-type monsters also support heavy Synchro element with cards like Emergency Teleport, Mind Master, and Overdrive Teleporter. They contain many notable Synchro monsters, including Thought Ruler Archfiend, Magical Android, Hyper Psychic Blaster, and Overmind Archfiend. Currently, the sole Psychic archetype known is that of the Gusta from the Dual Terminal series, though it is shared with Wing Beast as well as other archetypes. So that's just a general overview, guys, of what Psychics do. It just depends, what your build is. What they say about the playstyle is that you can manipulate life points, and this build focuses on, swarming the field. It's versatile and is unpredictable in the game because you use teleport. You can special summon a psychic monster from your hand regardless of level at the cost of 800 life points, as long as you have no monsters on the field, but your opponent does. They have a lot of other great effects, including Stall, which is used with Mind Protector and Grapple Blocker. You can increase your own attack, and you can creature swap with Psychic Jumper. It's just a matter of paying your life points and doing what it takes to get the upper hand in the game. The Psychic support cards make the damage different, and they have a life absorbing machine and Psychokinesis into a +1. You get at least 3,000 points from Brain Research Lab, and other random effects that would do damage. There's Psychic Synchro, and it's in this format. It's dominated by, Psychics have natural tuners as well as support for them. There are also 10 Psychic Synchro monsters. Although there is some emphasis on Synchros and tuners, it is somewhat hard to Synchro summon. Fortunately, there's the card, Psi Station can somewhat patch the problem because it can alter the level of a normal monster. So, if you're trying to go for Trishula and, like you have 2 level 4s and you have like a level 2 tuner, you can lower the level of the tuner and then you can make Trishula your level 9. So it works out pretty nicely. More on what they do. There's a remove from play factor that people have been wondering about exactly what does it do. And there's Psychic Fusion. There's Psychic Fusion, and there's other cool things that happen in the deck. The general goal of the remove from play idea is to use Supreme Psychic Witch, Silent Psychic Wizard, and Hush Psychic Cleric to remove tuners such as Esper Girl and Mental Seeker from the game, and then use cards such as Mind Master, Brain Hazard, Return from a Different Dimension, and Special Summon back, and Synchro for days. This deck has the potential to be very threatening as it allows the user to swarm very quickly with powerful Synchro monsters while providing a good defensive base with such cards as Mind Over Matter and potentially removing vital cards via Mental Seeker. The deck build is used, with other effects like the monsters I mentioned. Pot of Avarice can also be very useful in this deck, as the aforementioned cards will quickly fill your graveyard with monsters, which can then be returned to the deck to potentially create, another cycle of Synchro monsters with the Mind Master. So if you guys didn't know, Mind Master's at 1, and Mind Master's at 1 because Mind Master makes Psychics broken. Because, you paid 100 life points, special summon a Psychic, it's really good, you Synchro. The stuff they're talking about is to use Mind Master and Hush Psychic Cleric, and you use the those cards in order to gain advantage of your opponent. You can also beat down with the deck. There's also an OTK that can be performed with the deck. Use teleport to special summon Master Gig and normal summon Destructoron. Clear the spell cards, trap cards, and monster cards. Activate Brain Research Lab or double summon and summon a Psychic Snail. Use the snail's effect on both of your other monsters. With a cleared field, you'll do 8,400 damage. If you're missing one of the monsters, they can easily be searched by Dr. Cranium. So yeah, oh my God. So another OTK. The OTK, depends on how you set it up. There's counter strategies, to stop the deck. Of course, Royal Oppression, Mirror of Oath, Skill Drain, DNA Surgery, Zombie World, Necro Valley. That's why the GKs have a really solid matchup against them, since a lot of our effects are in the graveyard. But this one was asked. This specific question was asked to me by Super No Grow Dude, and shout out to them and their channel. The question was asked, what does it mean when the card Esper Girl, it has the effect. When this removed from play card is special summon, remove from play the top card of your deck face down. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add that removed card to your hand. So basically, what this is saying is that if you remove Esper Girl from play, and you special summon it like through return from a different dimension or whatever way, psychics can special summon from the RFG, you're able to remove from play the top card of your deck. So say you remove, I don't know, say you somehow have duality and you remove it from play, it removes face down so you don't look at it, and then when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, it's either attributed or it's synchroed, you can add that card to your hand. So to answer that question, that's what psychics can do. Psychics can do a lot of cards like that. Their main goal is to get cards from the RFG back into play or back into their hand and get advantage over the opponent. Right now I don't think they're that solid in archetype. They haven't done that well, but I know it all depends on who does the that's right. Which one is it? A life transfer? Life transfer. Dun dun dun. Random psychic monsters. Like I said, it depends on the person that plays the deck. The way they play it will determine, whether it's good or not. Right now, I wouldn't suggest using it at a big event. I mean, you can try it at a locals and see if it works. Like I said, you're going to have a really hard time against Gravekeeper because Gravekeeper has total control with Necro Valley, and if they spring Royal Oppression, you might as well scoop, because that's how I won my game against them. Once Necro Valley's out, Oppression's on the field, they have no way of winning. They have no way of going off at all, so that's the only downfall. But I mean, aside from that, check the deck out, try it. Leave me comments below. Let me know what you guys think about the deck. Is there any, strategies that are in there that actually really work right now? I know Dr. Cranium is key to get Mind Master. Mind Master is your main card, so is Overdrive Teleporter. So I know those are the main cards. So like I said, leave comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Like if you have a deck profile or something, send it to me, via inbox, via the video, whatever you guys want to do. Continue to rate, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.